Hi everyone, I'm Angela. Welcome and welcome back to Angela's Fashion Mix. I hope you've all had a fantastic day. Thank you for being here, and if you are new, welcome to the channel. I thank you for stopping in, and while you're here, hopefully you see something that inspires you to subscribe. If you saw my last video, you saw that I have made a major change to the closet behind me. Growing up, early in my teens, at one point I thought I wanted to be a decorator. Kind of looked into that a little bit, never pursued it. And I was that girl that always made change. My mom didn't mind me changing things around. She would come home from work sometimes and the chair would be in a different place. The curtains might be a little bit different. It was what I did. I moved my bedroom around as much as possible. That bed was on every wall that was available. So here in the closet, I kind of do the same thing, but I still want to make it functional. So I mentioned in some videos ago that I want it to look a certain way, but it also still needs to function for me. What I had here before, in case you missed the video prior, was my winter coats, scarves, all of those kinds of things that I'm not using, of course, day to day. So for that limited space and time that those things are going to get used, it was taking up this closet. So I decided to change it, and it has now become primarily my handbag closet for my nicer bags. So that's what we're showing today, the reveal of what you saw me put together in my last video. That was part one, and this is part two. So I'm going to give you some details. I'll repeat a couple things, and maybe there is a tip for you while you're changing your spaces to make those function for you. So here we are. So I'll have some close up in the video at the end, but kind of to just let you know what this space now has. So if you've been watching for a while, you know I had bags in a couple of places. And so in doing this, I now have some additional free space to do something else with. So you'll see that coming soon. And what I wanted to get into this space was those bags that are a bit more elevated. And I can see them, I can reach for them more frequently, and they're going to live right here for the time being. So what I did was left an original shelf. I left an original shelf here, but I extended it. I used another length and extended the lengthwise here. And the two shelves that I added are here. And all of them now have the foam board platform, so my bags are not sitting directly on the wire shelving. So there are bags on top, bags here, and I have hang space as well for those bags that are not going to sit upright on the shelf. I have hung those, and I will share how I'm hanging these. Now, of course, these could go on a regular velvet hanger or any other type of hanger, but I purchased these from Temu. They come in a pack of 5. I bought 2 sets, and the bag strap just goes into the little hook like so, and it can be hung. But you could also possibly use these for jewelry if you have a jewelry closet. So these would work really, really well. It's a hard plastic, so I think these are going to hold up well. And if you're going with a jewelry option, and if you use something like this as a separator maybe, that would be a great way to hang jewelry. I absolutely love that. Who knows what may happen with that. Also, my husband asked me with regard to bringing in anything new, where is it going to go? Of course, the configuration would change, but these I think are probably going to be here for a while. But if I need expansion space, I already thought about it. So we definitely can just turn things to the side. We can accommodate. We can certainly do that on all the shelves. So that would be my first thought if I needed some extra space. But for the time being, we're going to go with this. And I think this is going to work out pretty well. I'm absolutely loving it. Also, Home Depot will, for free, cut your shelving. And the pieces that they cut off, you can keep those. You don't have to leave them there at the store. So if you have another project, you may have something on hand already. And of course, my bags are sitting on the foam board so that there is a platform and they're not sitting directly on the shelf. So there's no indentations under the bottom of the bags with that platform. And that also does come in black in the foam board. If you recall, I had a small chest here, and the chest houses my gloves as well as some of the elevated scarves. That is that function. And some of the smaller bags are here. I can see those now. The layers on the door worked, but it was busy and I had to look through things. I prefer having them just sit out and I can see them. That was one motivation for this. And for my boxes, I told you I saved those nice big boxes from Teddy Blake as well as Louis Vuitton. That was what this is functioning as now, and they're housing my winter scarves. So that works out great. I don't have to see them until I need them. And this was a space that I could use for this larger bag to just sit here, and that's going to be where that goes. Someone gave that to me. It's a Louis Vuitton replica and a very nice bag. I can show you a close-up on that. So I considered putting it here on the shelf, but it was because of the size, I decided not to do that. So we're going to have that just kind of sit right there. I think that works pretty well. We're keeping the hats here. I like the space here for that, and they're uncluttered. I don't have to worry about them bending. I did a video some time ago about utilizing the space on your doors, so that works perfectly for that. I did move the scarves. That was just too busy for what this is and for what I want to see. So I moved it from this door to the door inside of the other closet. So that's much busier. I thought that went better in there. And for the time being, I think I'm going to leave this blank. If you're changing your closets, do keep in mind one thing I always have stressed, even from the original video of the closet, make sure you measure multiple times in your spaces to make sure that the lengths that you're getting are indeed what you want. If you haven't done anything like this before, that's going to be really critical. So make sure that you have measurements that you are very comfortable with before you go to the store. And this is going to come in a variety of lengths for you to be able to cut. It's sometimes hard based on our interior measurements to be able to get a piece to fit exactly. So you may have to buy a lot of it to get the length you want, but you definitely can keep what you cut off. So, and they're cutting it for free. So that's the reveal. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe picked up some tips for your own spaces. I hear a lot that you all are making some changes. I find that very exciting. And if you're in a small space and you still want to be able to give your closet a kind of feel that you want, for as much as you can, because we are in these spaces every single day, as much as you can, try and find some ways to just utilize all of your space, use all of the inches. I'm enjoying finding out what you all are doing. A few of you have shared your videos of your closet. I absolutely love that. And if you're making those changes and looking for space, take a hard look at what you have. I have some space here in these corners. Now, I probably won't put anything there, but don't forget this space. If you're working in a tight area, there's this space here behind the door frame before the shelf. There's about 7 inches ceiling to floor. You can hang jewelry there. You could hang small bags there. You could hang baseball caps. There's space to be used on either side. So don't forget those spaces when you're trying to find some space in your closet. There are also these strips. They come in this width in different lengths. I have cut this. It is a very durable plastic, and I think I can possibly secure this here. I have not yet decided how that's going to happen, but that is the plan, to add this strip across these 3 to give that a finished edge, so it'll look more like a wooden shelf. So once I can determine what this is and how I can secure it to the shelf, I will add that. It may be a gluable kind of situation. If it is not, then that probably won't work. But we'll see. If I'm able to attach it, I will let you know that. And do you all remember that handbag that I told you I had for so very long, and it has started to break down? It had fur on it. You remember that? This bag, I'd had it for years. Well, one like it for years. I don't remember where I got it, and it has started to just break down. The leather was just gone. And someone gave me this bag. I could not believe that I had the same bag. So we're excited about that. That is going to definitely show up in fall and winter. I do hope you enjoyed the reveal, and if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe, like, and share the video. I always appreciate that. I appreciate your comments and your support here always. Thank you so very much. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your week. Stay safe, stay cool, and we will see you very soon.